Shalom Yeladim! It's time to finish learning about the Parsha. The second Parsha that we're going to read this week is the Parsha of Bechukotai. Now, what is a chok? Well, there are three kinds of mitzvot. There are mishpatim. Those are mitzvot that even if they weren't told to us in the Torah, we would know that this was how we should behave. Like not to steal from somebody, or not to hurt somebody, or when you borrow something from somebody, to give it back in the same way that it was given to you. Not broken, not lost. Those are mishpatim. Those are laws, many of them mitzvot, that have to do between us and our friends. There is a second type of mitzvah that is called edut. Edut are mitzvot that remind us about something that happened, like lighting the menorah reminds us of the Nes of Chanukah, or eating matzah on Pesach reminds us of coming out of Mitzrayim, or sitting in a sukkah reminds us of Hashem taking care of us in the midbar with all those special clouds. Those mitzvot are called edut. We were witnesses, we were there, and we saw something that happened, and we want to remember those times with the mitzvahs that we have. The third category, the third group of mitzvot, are called chukim. Guess what chukim are? Chukim are mitzvot that we really don't understand them, but we do them because Hashem told us. And we know that if Hashem gave us a mitzvah, then it makes us better, and it's good for us because Hashem has given it to us, and He knows what's best for us. What is an example of a chok? Like keeping kosher. Hashem decided that we need to eat special food, and He gave us the rules, what we can eat. Or some of the things that we need to do with our korbanot. We may not understand it, but we do it because Hashem told us. Those are called chukim. In this week's Parsha, Hashem says, if you show me so much love, and you're willing to keep my mitzvot, even if you don't understand them, then I am going to give you 5 amazing brachot. What are those amazing brachot? Let me tell you. The first one is the bracha of rain. Rain is so important. It gives us water to drink. It helps our plants grow. It helps for the things we need to wash. If we have too much rain, then chas v'chalila, our houses are washed away. Our trees are uprooted. If we have too little rain, we're going to be really thirsty. So what an amazing bracha Hashem says. I'm going to give you rain, and it's going to be just the right amount and at the right time. That's the first bracha. Bracha number 2. I am going to give you so much food. Why is that a bracha? Because the farmer works really hard. And if he has enough food, then he doesn't have to worry about his family having food to eat. He doesn't have to worry about making money so his family can live. If we have enough food, we feel satisfied. when we don't eat our snack or lunch, we're in a bad mood, right? But when we have eaten, wow, we feel good. So Hashem says, I'm going to give you so much food, so many crops, it is going to take you months to cut it down and put it away. And by the time you cut down that crop, the next crop is going to be ready. And the next crop is going to be ready. You will have lots of food. So how many do we have, Iladi? Rain and food. The third bracha, Hashem says, is, I'm going to make your families big. I'm going to make lots of children. Your mommies and daddies get joy from you. You make them happy. You are their special joy. Every time a child is born and grows up in a family, it brings bracha to the family. Hashem says, I am going to make lots of children. My families are going to be happy. They're going to be full of joy. So that's bracha number 3. Rain. What's the next one, guys? Food. What's the next one? Children. Bracha number 4. What's the use of having rain and having lots of food and having children and beautiful families if we have enemies, people around us who want to take our things away, who want to hurt us? Says Hashem, I have a solution. I am going to give you the bracha of shalom, of peace. All those people around you are not going to hurt you. I'm going to protect you. The nations and the enemies that were your enemies before are going to be your friends now. And they're going to help you. And not only are you going to have shalom in your enemies, around the people who are around you, but even within your families, within your schools, in your shuls, everyone's going to get along. We're all going to be friends. No more fighting for nothing. What an amazing bracha Hashem wants to give to us. The bracha of shalom. So how many do we have now? First one, what's that? Rain. Second, what's that? Right, food. The third one, family, children. The fourth one, shalom. And the fifth bracha is the biggest, best one of all. When you keep my mitzvot, you show me love, says Hashem, then I will be with you. I will be everywhere with you. You will feel me everywhere. I will be close to you. I will take care of you. I will shower you with love. You will feel me all the time. What an amazing bracha to feel. Even though we are able to go to Eretz Yisrael on an airplane, and we can even live in Eretz Yisrael, but can you imagine living in Eretz Yisrael with our Kohanim, with our Beit HaMikdash? How much we will feel Hashem around us? That's the best bracha of all. Hashem says, Im bechukotai selechu. If you follow my chukim, I know you're going to follow the mishpatim. I know you're going to follow the edut. But if you follow the chukim, the ones, the mitzvot that even you don't understand, but you do them anyway because you love me and you trust me, Oh, Hashem says, I am going to give you so many brachot. These 5 amazing brachot. But Hashem is a good teacher. And just like a parent, if we don't behave ourselves, what happens? We have to go into a timeout. Or if the teacher sees we weren't paying attention, we have to do our work after class. Hashem says, but if you don't keep my chukim, if you don't keep my mitzvot, then I'm going to have to remind you. I'm going to have to remind you to come back to me. I'm not going to give you rain. That's going to be so terrible. I'm not going to give you food. You're going to be hungry. You won't have children. You won't have joy. That's going to be sad. Your enemies will have permission to bother you. How horrible. And more horrible and more worse than anything, I will have to be far away from you. Not as close as I want to be. Not where I want to be. So here we are, Yeladim, at the end of Sefer Vayikra. We have learned a lot of new things. Wonderful mitzvot that we can do. Caring and sharing and doing for our friends and the people around us. And how we are going to connect with Hashem. We are going to show Hashem we want to be closer to Him. Closer and better than ever. And what do we say when we finish a sefer? Say it with me. Chazak, chazak, v'nitchazek. Be strong, be even stronger. What does that mean at the end of a sefer? It means that even though we were strong and we learned a lot, does that mean we're finished? We're going to be even stronger, even learn harder, because next week we start a new sefer, the Sefer of Bamidbar. Shalom Yeladim, and have a beautiful Shabbos.